Every year, American gardeners spend over $2.7 billion on plants that are dead by August. Not because they're bad gardeners, because nobody gave them the right list. Today I'm giving you that list. 17 plants. For beds, for pots, for the ground, for the shade, for the sun. That will survive heat, drought, cold, neglect, and yes, even you. And the plant at number 11. It actually produces more flowers the longer you ignore it. Stay for that one. If you garden in beds or containers, or if you've been wanting to start but keep killing everything, this is the video that changes that. Let's go. Before we get into it, drop your hardiness zone in the comments right now. Zone 3, Zone 7, Zone 10. Whatever it is, put it below, because I'm going to call out zones throughout this video. And if you're not subscribed, do it now, not later. Here's why. YouTube doesn't just slow down showing you this channel when you don't subscribe. It stops completely. One tap, you won't miss the next one. I want to start with the one plant on this list that is genuinely almost impossible to kill. Not tough, not resilient. I mean, people have tried. Black-eyed Susans are native to North America, which means they evolved for thousands of years in this environment without any help from humans whatsoever. They self-seed, meaning they spread on their own and give you more plants every year. They attract butterflies and bees midsummer all the way through fall. And here's the counterintuitive part. Do not deadhead them. Leave the seed heads standing through winter. Songbirds feed on those seeds all season. Your garden stays active. Hardy in zones 3 through 9, one of the most adaptable perennials in existence. Most plants want good soil, regular water, and some attention. Sedum wants none of those things. Sedum, also called Stonecrop, actively performs better in poor, lean, dry conditions. Give it rich soil and too much water and it actually gets worse. Leggy, floppy, weak. Neglect it, it becomes a compact architectural masterpiece. It works in beds. It works beautifully in containers. And in fall, the flower heads turn a deep rust and burgundy that honestly looks like it was designed on purpose. Hardy in zones 3 through 9. Some plants earn their reputation over decades. Daylilies have been in gardens for generations, and they earn that legacy every single year. Over 80,000 registered cultivars. Hot oranges, creamy yellows, deep burgundies, delicate pinks. There is a daylily for every style, every color scheme, every taste. Full sun or part shade. Clay soil, sandy soil, slopes. Containers, flatbeds. Daylilies simply do not care. They spread slowly, crowd out weeds naturally, and every few years you can divide the clumps and plant more, for free. One note, they are toxic to cats specifically, not dogs. Cats. If you have outdoor cats, plant with awareness. Hardy zones 3 through 10 for modern varieties. Coneflowers are among the most popular perennials in the world, and they deserve every bit of that reputation. Purple, pink, white, orange, yellow, tall daisy-like flowers. They handle heat, handle drought, grow in poor soil, and attract pollinators constantly through their long bloom season. But here's what most gardeners don't realize. You have options. Deadhead them for more blooms, or leave them entirely alone. In fall, songbirds feed on them all winter. You get structure and life even in the coldest months. Hardy in zones 3 through 9. If you've never grown lavender, today is the day that changes. Lavender is one of the rare plants that actually prefers neglect. It wants poor soil. It doesn't want fertilizer. It doesn't want wet feet. In fact, overwatering is the only reliable way to kill it. If you're the type of gardener who forgets about plants for stretches of time, lavender is literally made for you. It blooms in those iconic purple spikes that are fragrant and beautiful. It repels mosquitoes naturally, making it perfect near patios. In mild climates, it's evergreen. Structure year-round. The less you fuss over it, the better it does. Best in zones 5 through 9. Zone 4 or colder. Grow in containers you can bring inside for winter. We're 5 plants in, and I know some of you are thinking, okay, these are great, but when do we get to the ones that are truly indestructible? The ones you genuinely cannot kill, coming right now. If you have a shady spot in your yard that you genuinely have no idea what to do with, this plant is about to make you very happy. Hostas are grown for their foliage. Big, bold, architectural leaves in deep green, gold, and stunning white and green variegated combinations. Some spread just 6 inches across. Others grow to 4 feet wide. Here's what makes them perfect. They thrive in shade. The spots where most other plants struggle, that's where hostas shine. They're drought tolerant, they grow back bigger, and they're almost completely hands-off. Here it is, the one I promised you. Yarrow. I have planted yarrow in compacted clay soil with no amendments, in a summer with almost no rain. It didn't just survive, it thrived. Yarrow is drought tolerant to a degree that seems impossible. It spreads naturally, crowds out weeds, and comes in whites, yellows, pinks, and reds. It attracts beneficial insects constantly. It naturalizes beautifully. And here's the counterintuitive part. Do not fertilize yarrow. Rich soil makes it flop. Poor, lean soil makes it stand upright and bloom like crazy. Zones 3 through 9. This one is for the shade gardeners. If you have an area under mature trees or a spot that simply doesn't get much direct sun, Astilbe absolutely thrives there. It produces feathery, plume-like flower stalks that look like fireworks frozen in slow motion. Pinks, reds, whites, purples. You can have color from early through late summer. Astilbe does appreciate consistent moisture. Unlike most plants on this list, it doesn't want to dry out completely. Keep an eye on watering in peak summer. Hardy in zones 4 through 9. If you want your garden to look designed, genuinely designed, plant Russian sage. This plant produces tall, airy, silvery blue spires that move beautifully in the wind. It blooms from midsummer all the way through fall. And the effort required? Almost nothing. Full sun, well-draining soil, and then leave it alone. It's drought-tolerant once established. It doesn't need fertilizing. It doesn't need staking. Cut it back hard in early spring, down to about 6 inches, and it comes back fuller every year. Hardy in zones 4 through 9. Hummingbirds find salvia from miles away. That's not an exaggeration. Salvia produces long spikes of tubular flowers, deep blue-purple, red, and pink, that are irresistible. It thrives in full sun and poor to average soil. It's heat and drought tolerant once established, and it works beautifully in both beds and containers, one of the most versatile plants. Deadhead spent flower spikes to keep blooming going. Or don't, it will rebloom on its own. Perennial salvias are hardy in zones 4 through 9. Annuals can be grown anywhere. Here it is, number 11, the one that produces more flowers the longer you ignore it. Catmint. It produces cascading mounds of lavender blue flowers over silvery green foliage. It softens edges and fills in borders effortlessly. It's drought tolerant. It repels deer. Cats are attracted to it, but it doesn't harm them. Here's the thing most people don't know. Cut it back. After the first flush fades, cut it back by about 1/3. Within a few weeks it reblooms, often more vigorously. The more you leave it alone between those cuts, the better it performs. 11 down, 6 to go. The next 6 are the ones most gardening channels skip, either because they look boring in photos or because they solve problems you don't know you have. Pure sunshine in plant form. That is the best way to describe Coreopsis. It produces bright button-like flowers and it blooms for an extraordinarily long season. Some start in late spring and don't stop. It's extremely heat and drought tolerant. It genuinely prefers lean soil. Over-fertilizing makes it floppy. And here's the gift. Many modern varieties are self-cleaning. No deadheading needed. This one solves a frustrating problem. Those dry, root-choked spots under large trees where almost nothing will grow. Liriope handles it with zero drama. It looks like grass, but it's a perennial. It handles deep shade or full sun. It tolerates drought, compacted soil, and slopes. Once established, it forms a dense mat that crowds out weeds. It's not the flashiest, but it's the most useful. Zones 5, 10. This one delivers more visual drama for less effort than almost anything else. In spring, creeping phlox produces such a thick carpet of flowers that the foliage almost disappears. It cascades over rocks, tumbles over walls, and floods slopes with color. After blooming, it becomes a neat evergreen mat that holds soil and crowds out weeds. One light trim is the only maintenance. I want to make a case for Karl Foerster featherreed grass. Most perennials bloom for a few weeks, but this grass is interesting and beautiful in every single month of the year. In spring, it's green. By midsummer, it's gold. By fall, it's rich bronze. And in winter, it stands through the snow. It's upright, doesn't flop, and requires no fertilizing or staking. The entire annual maintenance. One hard cutback in late winter before new growth emerges. One haircut per year. That's it. Hardy in zones 4 through 9. You already met black-eyed Susans. Rudbeckia is the extended family, and some are even more impressive. Some reach 5 to 6 feet tall, creating dramatic statements with bold yellow centers. Goldsturm is the classic, reliable, and widely adapted. It blooms from midsummer through fall. It self-seeds for birds in winter. Think of it as the upgraded architectural version of plant number 1. I saved this one for last. Most people haven't heard of it, but it consistently becomes a favorite. Agastache, also called hummingbird mint. It produces tall spikes in orange, coral, and purple. It's the single most effective hummingbird attractant. The foliage smells like mint and licorice. Deer and rabbits hate it. Hummingbirds and butterflies are obsessed. Drought-tolerant and reseeds gently. 17 plants. And here's where most videos end. Ours doesn't. Because you could plant every one of these and still watch them struggle. Let me give you the 3 mistakes that kill perennials. Mistake number 1, drainage. Every plant on this list can tolerate drought. Almost none can tolerate sitting in water. Always use pots with drainage holes. In the ground, amend clay soil with compost. Mistake number 2, too deep. The crown, where roots meet stems, needs to sit at or just above soil level. Planting too deep causes crown rot. Check the crown every time. It takes 10 seconds. Mistake 3, overwatering the first 6 weeks. Roots need consistent, not excessive, moisture while spreading. Water deeply, then let the top inch dry. Deep and infrequent beats shallow and frequent. Let me bring this together. For shady spots, hostas, Astilbe, and Liriope. For hot, dry sun, black-eyed Susan, Sedum, Yarrow, Coreopsis, and Russian sage. These 5 thrive in tough conditions. For edges and slopes, creeping Phlox, Catmint, and Liriope. For pollinators and color, Lavender, Coneflower, Salvia, and Agastache. Your bees and hummingbirds will find these within days. For structure and drama, Russian sage, Karl Foerster Grass, and Rudbeckia. These are the plants that make your whole garden look like it was designed on purpose. Pick your favorites and get started. You do not need a green thumb. You just need to begin with the right plants. Pick 3 from this list. Just 3. Once you see how little they need, you'll wonder why you waited so long. If this video helped you, subscribe now. Every week I'm giving you practical, honest plant knowledge. Hit that button and turn on the bell. Now go get your hands a little dirty. I'll see you in the next one.